Hello, welcome, welcome. My name is Amy Honey. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm live on Facebook, waiting to go live on Amazon. So it will give about 30 seconds before the app sees it. And we'll get started. Cool, here we are. Awesome. Very good, very good. Who's ready to have a spa day with me today? I know I am so ready for it. I'm excited about it. And I'm going to start with this cloud massager at my feet. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's kind of loud. You can hear the vibration of it. Let me just show it to you real quick. I'm going to turn it off. But this is the cloud massager, so you can see what it looks like. I have it here at my feet. Hi, Jenny. Welcome, welcome. I have it here at my feet. And I'm going to turn it on. So if it does get loud, please tell me, because it's vibrating. But, oh, man, it feels so good. So I'm just getting everything turned on here as we get started. So I just turned on my facial steamer. And I'm also going to turn on my mat. Let me grab that as well. I'm really going to go for it today, because I need some rest and relaxation. I don't know about you guys, but I want to have a real nice, easy, chill day. So the cloud massager is awesome. It compresses and it rolls on the bottom. So it's got these like rolly things. Hey, PC Phil, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us.
PC Peppers!
You can hear Jamie in the background. I've been trying to convince Jamie to come on and demo some manscaping and body waxing, but he's not in yet. So hopefully I'll figure that out. PC Phil says, emu. Oh my gosh, if there was enough room, I would love an emu running behind me. It'd be so great. There's no room here. No room on this camera setup. Yeah, so the cloud massager is awesome. I don't know if there's any great deals on it today. Maybe. Get some moisturizing on your pretty face, Jamie, PC Phil says. He does do that. Yeah, so the cloud massager, it rolls on the bottom, so it gives some good shiatsu rolling back and forth on the bottom, and there's this compression around the entire foot. What's the most surprising to me is that my grandson loves it. He's 9 years old, and it's just hilarious, because he's sitting there with his feet in the massager, and he's got his laptop on his lap, and he's at school, literally at school, and he's got a chocolate milk. Ooh, $125 clickable. Awesome. Thank you for that, PC Phil. $125 clickable coupon on this cloud massager. That's a great deal if you're considering it at all. Good price. So, and well worth it, man. This thing gets a lot of mileage in our house. And it's got several different settings you can run it on, so it's real easy. The next item is the nano steamer, and I'm going to go ahead and get steaming here. Oh, I need a little bit of a lift here. I'm going to go grab a lift. Hold on a minute. Hang on 2 seconds. Well, I grab my little seat cushion, so I can get lifted up just a little bit higher. I'm kind of short. So the steamer is awesome. It really opens up your pores. Be right back and heat up my lunch. Okay, you do that. Feel free to steam with us if you want, PC Phil. So the steamer is great because it really opens up your pores and detoxes your face, but it feels really good. It just feels like you're having a full spa day. The thing for me is I gotta get up a little higher from it, because the further your face is in, it's hot. It's hot. So if my face gets too close to it, it's too hot. So I like to be lifted up just a little bit so it's coming up into the face. So hey. Hi, Eva. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it. There's a $125 clickable coupon on the cloud massager today. So if you're considering that cloud massager, go ahead and grab it. I've got my drinks here. I've got my water. I've got my tea. I've got my blueberry shake. So I am detoxing today in a really big way. Just relaxing, letting it chill. I had kind of a big week, and I'm really, 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 really exhausted. So excited to be relaxing. So the next item is the mirror. I've got this mirror, so I'm actually using this mirror here so I can see myself. What I like about this mirror is that it's got a light around it, but it's got two sides. So it's got an amplifier. And so like I need glasses to see. I just need reading glasses for up close. Far away, I can see no problem, but up close. So it got difficult to do my makeup or to see those little weird, odd hairs that are showing up and coming in where you're like, where the frick did that come from? That's what happened when I got that mirror. I'm like looking in the mirror and I'm like, nobody told me I was growing a mustache. What happened? When did this mustache get here? What the heck? Right? So we want to get away from that. Oh, I left the beautiful downstairs. I got to go grab it. Maybe I can text. I'll text Jamie. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm just asking him and letting him know where it's at. Having a hard time seeing, so I don't have my glasses on. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, so hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. So I always like to start with the steamer because the steamer just opens up the pores and it just feels so good. It also cleans out the sinuses. So if you have any gunky stuff going on in the sinuses, like especially in the morning, my hair is going to get all wet around it. We'll talk about hair in a little bit. I got to turn this guy on. There we go. Ooh, that's better. Hey, Coral Roses. Welcome. Glad you made it. Feel free to steam with me, do whatever you have with me, whatever kind of spa setup you want to do. If you want to light a candle, if you want to set a diffuser, we're going to talk about positivity and self-care and spa days for you. So the mirror is great. It's on sale. It's great to have one of these mirrors because number one, it gives you better lighting so you can do your makeup a little bit better. But especially as we get older, it's just harder to see what we're doing. And that's why you see these women with these like old ladies where their lipsticks all over the place or something. It's like they couldn't see what they were doing. It was really hard to put it on. So welcome, Donna B. Hi, I'm glad you made it. The next item is the Circadian Optics. And I've got the light right here. Here it is. Right here. So while I'm doing a treatment, I like to have the light coming in from the side. They recommend that it comes in from the side. And this is not your regular lamp. This is a light therapy lamp. So to start out with, you want to do, you're going to try the diffuser. You're going to fire up the diffuser. Awesome. Fire up the diffuser. Light yourself a candle. Put some essential oils on. Relax. Enjoy yourself. This time is for you. This time is for me, but it's for you too. I want you to join me and enjoy it and just have a little bit of a relaxer going on, right? So the Circadian Optics light is a therapy lamp. It's specifically for mood. When I use this lamp in the morning, I get such a better sleep at night. And Jenny was the one, she tried it out first where she was like, holy cow, this is really good. Cause she works nights. So it's really good for working nights because she's not getting sunlight during the day. So it's important. It's really even extra important for her. But I like to use it in the morning. They say to start with like 10 minutes and then increase the time because it might have a bit of a detoxing effect because you're talking about resetting the circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is directly tied into your hormones. So sleep, we talk about the 5 elements of health. There's exercise, sleep, hydration, nutrition, and emotional environment. Now, emotional environment can be one of the most important ones. And that's the 5 people that you hang around and the positivity in your life and who do you hang around. But the sleep is circadian rhythm. It has to do with hormones. If you're trying to lose weight, sleep more. You're going to get better weight loss if you're sleeping good. I always get much better weight loss when my sleep is really good or when I sleep for longer. So if you're having a lot of stress in your life, you might try the Circadian Optics. It's a good choice. The next thing I have, and I'm sitting on it. Oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. Let me grab the manual. So this is an Amethyst Infrared Mat. And for me, I think it has as much benefit as if I was sitting in a full-on infrared sauna. So you might see me start to sweat here today. Where's the thing? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I've got it over the back. So you've got your, this is by American Choice. So you have your, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting there. So you've got your remote, not remote, but it's attached, but you've got your controller here. On the top is temperature and on the bottom is time. So you can increase the temperature to where you're comfortable. Sometimes I'll just do a really light temperature. And then other times I'll go a little higher. Today I'm going to go a little higher because I'm doing a full-on treatment today. So, and then you can increase the time. I'm going to increase the time here. Okay, I've got it set. All right. So you can, the time is on this side and the heat is on the other side. It's really simple, just up and down. That's really easy. Long press on the temperature if you want to change the temperature, or long press on the time if you want to change the time, and it'll start blinking and then you just change it to where you want it. So this is fantastic. This is, it's a little spendy. It's $298 today. I don't know if there's any deals on that, extra deals on that. However, an infrared sauna, you're looking at $2,000-$3,000. So this is a great option. The amethyst in there. So each little, it's got these little, I don't know if you can see them, but it's got these little stripes. In these little stripes are little amethyst crystals. So they're little chips. This whole thing, this whole mat is all amethyst. And so what the amethyst does is it amplifies the heat. It's actually very detoxing. It's very healing, and it's very balancing for your body. They have some other ones. I've seen some in jade and some in rose quartz. I've seen some different ones. The amethyst one, amethyst is kind of like it's known to be kind of like the overall, like really good benefit crystal for your body, or the healing crystal. So it's known to be a healing crystal, known for detoxing, known for some really good, excellent health benefits. But the infrared, I will sweat on this thing just like I'm doing a full infrared treatment, and I'll sweat full body. So literally, and if you understand how infrared heat works, the way it was described to me is it heats the inside instead of the outside, like a microwave, kind of, I guess. Not really like a microwave, but that's kind of a bad analogy. But it heats the inside. So you're really starting this internal heat. That internal heat burns calories. It detoxes the body. It gets rid of all the gunky stuff. It's funny because this mat is by American Choice, and it was sponsored. My husband got this product. It was sponsored by my husband. And so when he came upstairs a little bit ago and he saw it sitting on my chair, he looked at it. He goes, "That's probably my most favorite product that I've been sponsored for." And I go, "It's probably my most favorite product you've been sponsored for," because it normally lives in our living room in the recliner. It lives on my recliner. So if anybody wants an amethyst mat treatment, they have to go sit on my recliner because I use it the most often. So I probably use it once or twice a day sometimes. A lot of times I'll use it in the morning when I get up. If I'm sitting in there, I'm just getting ready for the day or getting ready for whatever it is I'm getting ready for. And then other times at nighttime, I'm almost always use it at night. I almost always gets used every night. So when I'm watching TV, my husband and I are sitting there watching TV, I always have the amethyst mat on because I just love it. So now my husband has to fight me for it. That's how that works. And I am sweating already from it, which is great. I love the sweat. I like to sweat. Some people don't like to sweat. I think it's actually very ladylike to sweat. The next thing is this LED face mask. Okay, this is so cool, you guys. It's on sale today too. So this is a really cool option. You've seen me with the red light therapy for joint pain and stuff. It's very similar. One of the things I want to read to you, actually. So this is the mask. This is called the Derma Wave mask. It comes with this piece. You can either connect it. I'm not sure how to disconnect it, but you can. Oh, there we go. So you can disconnect it. You can just use the face mask, or you can use the face mask with the neck piece. So the neck piece, it gets your entire, what do they call it? The decollet. I don't know what they call it. It's a fancy name for the neck area. So anyway, I'll just get this back in here. There we go. Okay, hard to do without glasses. So I want to plug this in and show you guys what the LEDs look like. So this is the LEDs. There's a couple really cool features on this particular mask. I tried another mask and I'm really, really impressed with this one. So this is by Vogue Now. Again, they sent this to me to try it out. And I'm really glad that they did. They sent me another product to try out too. But I'll talk about that later. maybe on another live. So let me read you really quick some benefits about this, because I just find this super, super fascinating with this red light, and then I'll plug it in and show you what it looks like. I'm not going to do a treatment on myself on this today because it takes like a half hour, and you just lay in bed for like a half hour with the mask on. So I feel like you guys would be super bored by that, but I do want to tell you about how does light therapy work. So LED treatments work by using an array of bright light emitting diodes, originally developed by NASA. I found that fascinating. Originally developed by NASA, that send low-level light energy into the deeper layers of the skin. LED therapy uses light in the visible spectrum, including blue, yellow, red, white, etc. I've even seen purple, as well as light beyond the visible spectrum to penetrate different depths of the skin. I guess purple would be the that are beyond the visible spectrum. As the light wavelength increases, so does the depth of the penetration. This light is absorbed by receptors in the skin, just like topical skincare, and each color of light stimulates a different response in the skin. So LED is suitable for use on all skin types and tones. Light therapy or LED treatments have been around for over 30 years, and they were originally developed for astronauts to help with tissue healing and repair. So this light therapy is really good. You did miss the emu. PC Phil, you totally missed the emu. He did it and you weren't here. So now he'll probably never do it again. I'm just kidding. He'll do it for you. We'll get him to do it again because it's so good, right? So this mask does have different ones. It's painless, it's relaxing, it's non-invasive, it helps stimulate collagen. It's a 100% natural solution, which I love. You're gonna guys see me sweat now. It saves time. It's economical. It can be used after in-office procedures such as like peels, lasers, microneedling. We're going to do microneedling next week. I can't wait. I'm going to show that to you. That's pretty cool. It doesn't include UV, so there's no UV light, so there's no risk of damage to the skin. It helps in the regulation of your natural oils. It minimizes the redness and wrinkles. Certain wavelengths can also help remove dark spots and even help with uneven skin tones. And then they have a galvanic waves that helps in penetrating products and binds moisture in the skin. So I'll tell you about the galvanic mode. It's pretty cool. Let me plug it in and I'll show you what this looks like. Hang on a second. Get my plug up here. I got cords and wires and all kinds of crazy stuff going on here, you guys. All these products. Okay, you just heard it beep on, right? So you heard that beep on. So now I have this mat. So you've got a controller that's connected to the mask, and you've got a flicker control. You've got color and select start. You've got brightness, so you can adjust the brightness of it if you want it to go brighter or lighter. And you can adjust the time, and then you can also adjust the microelectronics. Let me show you what that means. So with this particular one, the galvanic feature is super cool. So normally you've got your lights here, right? So you see these little modes here. So you've got these little electrodes here. Oops. Well, hello, hello, Joni Marie, welcome. So you've got these little electrodes here, okay, and they fit into these little things here. So you can just pop them right in. They just fit right in. And what I like about it is that they move. So like if I put this on my face, it's going to set where it's comfortable on my face. So it's got some movement to it. I don't know if you can see that, but you've got 1, 2, 3, you got 7 of them. So you can put 7 of them in here, which is super cool. And you can choose to use it with or without that function. Okay, pretty cool. It looks freaky, huh? Yeah, it will look even. My husband is so scared because I have all these weird masks. I even have that. Well, you'll see the Perficor, which I love. The ice mask was really freaky looking. First time he saw me on that, he was just like, "I don't know if I like that." Okay, so when you turn this on, I'm gonna turn it on. Let me just move my glasses here. Looks sci-fi. It's totally sci-fi. You guys, a treatment, a red light treatment at a spa is about $200. Okay. So one red light treatment at a spa is about $200 and totally worth it. And I know because I've done it. Okay. So I've done red light treatments at spa. So way before they had any kind of at-home devices, I've been doing red light therapy. So my philosophy is in anti-aging is do what makes you feel good. The concern is kind of going overboard with some of this stuff, right? Like plastic surgery, for instance, Botox. I've never done Botox. I'm scared of Botox because I just feel like there's not enough information out about it. And I've seen people that look really scary from doing too much Botox or something. So it freaks me out. But if it's like a natural thing where it's really not, there's no side effects to it, then I'm willing to kind of go for it. So I've done a lot of those treatments. I've done a lot of lasers on my face. I've done a lot of different laser treatments. I've done a lot of laser hair removal at the professional salons. I've done a lot of red light therapies, IPL facials. So I've done a lot of them. Okay, so I love having at-home products. It's a lot cheaper. All right, so this is the color select. So I'm going to select a color. Let me see. There we go. So there's your red color. There's your green color. All of them have a different one. This is a purplish blue or an ultraviolet blue. I think this one's good for acne. The red is good for anti-aging, and so is the purple. There's a yellow. It looks like it's got yellow, green, and red in that. So it's kind of a combo of colors. And of course, the manual is going to tell you everything. This is also a combo of colors. This is a really lighter blue color. This is your purpley color. It's blue and red together. And this is more of a whiter color. And we're back to red. And then you can do flicker. So that means I've just pushed a button. It's going to go kind of in between the colors. So if you want to kind of do all of the colors on your face, you can. If you want to focus in on one. PC Phil said, you look great, Amy. You know it works. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, pays for itself in one treatment. Yeah, it's $84.99. I think there's even a coupon on it when you click on it. Is there a coupon on this Derma mask, you guys? I love it. I love it. It's like, let's get some light therapy. Let's get some light therapy. Yeah, so, and the weight of it feels a little heavy, but it's not that big of a deal because you literally lay down with it. And when I lay down with it, I actually don't use this. I put this on the other side because it's just going to set on my face. And so to kind of pin it to my head, it just, for me particularly, it just feels more comfortable just to set it on my face like that and just lay down and relax. So yeah. Oh, there's a 10% clickable coupon. Whoo! You guys, this is a great product. Again, this was sponsored. I've seen other ones that they don't have the galvanic feature. I like the galvanic feature. That's another thing that I've used is done galvanic spa. Galvanic spa, it's a tightening. It gets the product deeper into your skin and just tightens your skin. So that's this guy. So this would run for 20 minutes or so, but I'm going to go ahead and unplug him. But yeah, this is a really great product. Looks like a goalie hockey mask. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Let me see. Where is this guy at? Here he is. Let's unplug him so he doesn't run. There's no kind of on-off button. Once you turn him on, he's on. So back to Steam. All right. Coolio. Who's going to give that a try? That can change face colors. It can change all kinds of stuff. Who's gonna give that one a go? I can't get close enough to the Steam now. It's kind of in a weird angle here. I'm the same way. Just add coffee. Right? You might give it a try, Busy. Hi, Busy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good mask. It's a good option. Definitely, they say to use it 2 to 3 times a week. Again, a lot cheaper than a spa, and you can do it at home. So, yeah. You put it in your cart. Awesome. Cool. Well, enjoy that. It's awesome. You'll like it. You'll see a difference immediately. Like I see the effects on my skin, like after one treatment, you'll see it. You'll be like, wow. So it's good. All right. The next thing is from Paper Code. I like this company. They're the ones I have the journal. They're sponsored. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Busy? I'm doing really good. I'm tired this week, so I really had a lot of work to do, and I didn't get my sleeping was off a little bit. So I'm real tired today. I might look at it, might show, but that's okay. That's why we're doing these treatments, right? We don't have to be perfect all the time. I'm definitely not perfect all the time. So this is the Paper Code. It is so cute. This is called the Simple Elephant Planner, Paper Code Daily Planner. The Simple Elephant. I love it. It comes with these stickers. Well, it comes with a little pack of stickers, but you can get a bigger pack of stickers as well that you can buy, which is also down there. Those are only $6.25. This planner is on sale right now. I think it's really imperative. And what does planning have to do with anti-aging? You may ask. Well, I would love to tell you that. I would love to answer that. Take a small nap to refresh yourself. Yeah, I'll probably take a small nap today. I always recommend adding items you really want to a wish list, and Amazon will notify you when the item goes on sale. Great idea, PC Phil. Great idea. Yeah, I love wish lists. I have a lot of wish lists going on. Okay, so that steam ended. Awesome. That was a good steam. Cool. So what's cool about this planner and why I think it is so important is because if you get it out of your head and you get it on paper. Oh, you're welcome, Evans. Evans says, thank you for doing the anti-aging lives. It brings us great info. Oh, I'm so happy to share this. I've been doing, you might not know, but Jamie and I used to own a gym up in Washington State. And so I've been into health and fitness for a long time. And I'm really passionate about people getting healthy and just feeling good. And I was passionate about it at a young age because I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia when I was like 19 or 20 years old. So I was really young. I'm 52 now. So I was really young when I was diagnosed with that fibromyalgia. And so I was in a lot of pain all the time. And at the time, the doctors didn't know enough about it. And it was just like, well, just go home and sleep. I'm like, oh, I'm tired all the time. And they're like, well, just go home and sleep. And my dad, his whole attitude was like, what? You're tired? Well, just freaking drink a coffee and go to work. But it wasn't like that. Like fibromyalgia isn't like that. There's a lot of pain involved with it. And so at the time, I was just willing to do whatever it took to feel good. And if you told me you need to go stand on your head in the corner for an hour a day while you sing opera, I would have done it. I would have tried it. I literally would have tried anything. So that kind of took me on a journey to test out things. And then I had one doctor that was so brilliant. He was a naturopathic doctor. And what he told me at the time was go without something for 90 days. So for 30 days, go without a food for 30 days and then eat it and see how it makes you feel. And so I cut out wheat and I cut out everything, right? I pretty much cut out everything. I went on a really harsh juice fast. I don't recommend other people do this because there's a lot better options and we know a lot more now. So what I did was I went on this juice fast for 10 days where I did all raw juices. And then I added in like some steamed broccoli. And then I added in like a little bit, like some other foods. And I would just add in a food at a time. And so that's what I did for a month. And I just kept adding foods, adding rice, finally added stuff. Then I added in, it had been like 30 days from that detoxing cleanse kind of thing I did. And then I tried wheat. I tried some wheat. So now I'm not celiac. I wasn't diagnosed with celiac or anything. My dad is convinced that that's what it is because he thinks that if you can't eat wheat, you're just a celiac, but that's not true. So I ate the wheat, and the very next morning I woke up, my nose was running, my eyes were swollen. It was almost cold-like symptoms. So for me, it's kind of cold-like symptoms which has been hell through this pandemic because I'm like, is that fibro? Do I have COVID? Which is it? I'm freaking out, right? Constantly. So that's been really, really rough. But most of the time it's just It's the fibro. And so that's the symptoms I feel. Everybody feels differently. Now, the reason that I think that happens is what we talked about last week with the fascia blasting, because your fascia is in between your muscle and your skin. And when it's locked down, when there's issues with it, it locks down your lymphatic system, and then you can't drain, you can't cleanse, you can't detox. So I do a lot of detoxing stuff. But anyway, so that took me on a journey to just try things, like just try it. Like I had one lady tell me, this is the dumbest thing I tried, but my philosophy is like, try something. If there's no harmful side effects, what's it going to hurt? Right. And so one of the dumb things that I tried was, she told me I had to burn blue light in my house, whatever. And so how I burnt blue light was I had to get a pan that I didn't burn anything else in. And on the stove once a day, I burned salt and rubbing alcohol in that pan, like on top of the stove. And that made a bluish light. It was a pretty light. Is there harm in it? No. Did it work? Probably not. Doubtful, but I don't know, whatever. She was telling me I needed to burn blue light, so I burned blue light. That's what I mean, though, by like I was not afraid to try stuff. Like if there's no side effects and there's no harm in it, what's the harm in trying something, right? So that's my philosophy on like, but if there's like, well, I don't know, you probably shouldn't ingest that thing that you know, don't try that, don't do that. But if it's like, oh, we're just going to experiment a little bit on something, then I'm happy to do it. So that's what brought me on the health journey. And now my whole journey is just helping other people feel good after 50. Because you hit 50 and you start going, man, stuff isn't as easy as it used to be. Why can't I do the things I used to do? And in reality, we should remain age-wise around 30 years old. So there's a really cool doctor, a really cool scientist, Dr. Anderson, who I've taken some things from, learned from. He believes, when he was a young kid, with his dad, he said to his dad, this is what he said to his dad at like 8 or 9 years old. He goes, no one's ever cured aging. No one's ever cured aging. And he said to his dad, I'm going to cure aging. And if you think about it, a lot of the degenerative diseases that we have as we age, we don't have to have them. We don't necessarily have to have those degenerative diseases. If we eat right, again, it comes back to those 5 elements of health: exercise, sleep, hydration, nutrition, and an emotional environment. We have to move. We have to do a little movement. We have to eat well. We have to sleep well. We have to, if we do those things, and it's his philosophy that we really shouldn't age physically past the age of 30, that we should live to 150 years old without aging. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good to me. And so one of his discoveries, which was fascinating, was the telomeres. So your telomeres are on the ends of your DNA. So your DNA is kind of like these little hairy fibers. And then the telomeres, there's something called telomerase, which is the protein that's on the end of your fibers. Oh, thank you so much, honey. You gonna bring? Yeah. Woo! I feel so much better now. Thank you. Thanks, honey. Took him a half hour to get that text, didn't it, guys?
I was busy. I was sitting there waiting for
He's like, I'm not just sitting there waiting for a text from you. I'm busy, damn it. What a delivery. They really like that delivery. Okay, back to the boring telomerase. We interrupt this telomerase talk with a delivery from Jamie. So the telomerase is the proteins that are on the ends of your DNA. And what they've discovered is that your DNA, the telomerase, the little hair fibers on the ends of your DNA. I'm going to see if my brother will deliver my Amazon box that way. Wouldn't it be great? Every day be fantastic. Oh. So anyway, so you've got these little filaments on the ends of your DNA. So what they know, what science knows, is that they knows that as you age, your telomeres, they shorten. But they don't know which comes first. They don't know if your telomerase shortens because you're aging or because you're aging, the telomerase shortens. They don't know which one's coming first, right? All of them? Wouldn't that be so great? That would be so fabulous, right? Each and every one. I love it. I love it. It's great. So, and so what they wanted to create was they wanted to recreate regrowing your telomeres. There's a few products out there now that do it. Not a lot super effectively. There's one that's medical, and that one is like $650 a month. So it's kind of really spendy. And then it takes a while to grow your telomeres back. But one of the companies was interesting. They had a group of volunteer rats. Yes, Amazon Prime subscription prices are going up and makes it more worth it. What do you think makes more worth it? Do you think do you think that Amazon's going to make it more worth it to have Amazon Prime? Or do you think because the price is higher, it's more worth it to have Amazon Prime? Just curious. I mean, delivery of everything for free, that to me, that's totally worth it. The delivery for Coral. Oh, got it. Okay, gotcha. So your brother delivering your boxes that way, it's going to be totally worth the subscription to Prime. I like that. Cool. Yeah. So with the telomerase, what he wanted to figure out with these volunteer rats, what they did was they took rats that were like in their 80s, like equivalent to their fur was like kind of gross, and then like is so they started giving this product that helped them grow telomeres, and within 90 days these rats were figuring their way out through the maze. But what was even a bigger deal was that they were reproducing. Yeah, so very cool. It looks like my internet is going shoddy. So are we back? We're back. Internet's back. Coral says, yes, I think I need to try and pay for the year before the price goes up in March. I pay monthly now. That way I can afford to give him a tip. Oh, there you go. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I recommend if you're going to pay for the year, do it before March. Because the subscription price is going to go up to $2 a month too. So yeah, it'd be worth it. Oh, Cox, you're speaking of? Exactly. My internet sucks. Okay, so the daily paper code. So what I think is great about this one is in the front of it. I'm so excited about this one. You've got in the very front, you put this book belongs to, and you're going to fill out your focus. I'm grateful for your affirmations. My top 5 goals for this year: goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, goal 4. Getting very focused with your goals. Then you've got a monthly planner, like each month, so you can start whenever you want because you're going to put in your own month and your own days there. So you're going to fill that out. And then you've got your weekly planner. Goals for this week, successes, and what I can do better. I love that because we always say plan, do, review. Plan it, then do it, then review it. So goals for this week, then you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you've got your goals each week that you can write out. And then, so really keeping on track with this is a goal planner specifically. Then in the back, you've got a bunch of notes. So you've got a bunch of blank notes. Then you've got all these little stickies here. So if you've got a birthday or you're flying, or you need maybe you have an appointment, it's a little medical cross. You also have money, money. And a little explanation point, like pay attention to this. You've got a little, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a coffee cup. You've got a little coffee mug. Maybe you're going to meet somebody for coffee. You got little hearts. Maybe you're going to meet a loved one. And then you got more money signs up here. So pretty cool little stickies. And then you can also get all of the stickers if you want, in a bigger pack. So it comes with a bigger pack. So there's the bigger pack for the stickies. Pretty cool. Okay. I actually want to do this backwards. Let me go arrange this a little bit. Didn't put this in right. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're set. Okay, so the next thing is, oh, hi, Candy. Welcome. Happy Friday, Candy. I'm glad you're here. The next thing is the Yachi. Again, it's on sale, 25% off. I love this guy. This is your IPL facial. Let me just put this guy back. All right, so that was the simple. Oh, awesome. So the next is the Yachi. This is beautiful. It's called Beautiful. It's an ice IPL hair removal system. So you want to make sure that your face is really clean. So I'm gonna. Oh, that's what I wanted to do with the towel. Here we go. So I'm gonna dip the towel in my water here, and I want to squeeze them out. So a lot of times what I'll do with my towel, now that steamer has a towel warmer in it, but because I'm using it for my facial, it's out of water, it's out, so I can't heat my towel up in that. So what I'll do is I'll lay it over this mat, and I'll just kind of let this mat give a little heat to the to my towel. So, and then I'll just, once I do that, now I should have done that a little while ago, but then once I do that, I'll just give a really good clean on my face. I want to make sure that there's no product on it. This is completely painless, but if there's product on your face, it will burn a little bit. It hurts a little bit. So really good. And what you should do normally is give a little shave before you use it. Now, I was really freaked out to shave my upper lip. I've always had like really light fairy dust hair there, like very, very light. But it starts to come in darker on the edges as I've gotten older. And I'm like, what is that? I don't like it. I don't want hair there. What the heck? Right. And so, so I was really afraid to shave it because this recommends that you shave first. If you shave, there was a myth that, well, it was what I was told when I was younger, that if you shave an area that it's going to grow back thicker and stronger when you shave. That's not true. So don't be afraid to give your face a little shave down. I recommend one of those little lady shavers though for it, not like a full razor shave, because that, I don't know, it's a little weird. So this is how it comes in the box. You're just going to plug him in. It's real easy. Plug him in here, and then I'm going to plug him in down here on my cord. Just pull him up. All right, here we go. I've got like a plug-in down here with a bunch of stuff plugged in. Got the light plugged in. I got, ooh, there he goes. He's on. And now he's real easy to use. I'm not going to be able to see your comments for a moment here because I'm going to have to put on the funky, funky glasses. So you're going to turn him on. So I turn him on here. There he starts up. You can hear it. And then you probably can't see it, but it's at level 1 right now. I don't know if there's anywhere you can see that. And ice, but I'm going to put it. So I put it up to level 9. Now, if as soon as you touch it, it's going to clink, right? Actually, right. Okay. So this part right here is the ice part. And this part up here is the laser part. And this is really cold. It's like ice cold. But it's not going to do the laser until I push this button. So I could literally just go like this, push the button. Okay. But if I long hold this, it'll just run automatically. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to long hold it. I'm going to put these funky, funky glasses on. There we go. I do it just so I look like I'm a Blues Brothers, really. And what I like to do is I like to make sure the laser is first and the ice comes after it. So I'm going to long hold on this guy. And then once I do that, I don't have to keep pressing him. So he does it as soon as I click my skin, right? So as soon as there's contact on that skin, and then it goes every 5 seconds in between. Now, once you go over your lips, make sure you go like that because you don't want to laser your lips. They don't need to be lasered. It might. So. Yeah, it's a line from Johnny's Hey Laser Lips. That's funny. So I usually do 2 or 3 passes. Short Circuit. I loved that movie. That was with Ali Sheedy. That was back in my day. What a great little movie. Very cute movie. I wonder if that one would be age appropriate for my grandson. He might really like that. All right. I'm going to do one more pass. And then because I want to get this really good this time. It's a little hair here. It's starting to come in lighter though. Let me just see what you're saying here real quick. Questionable scene in it. Yeah. And, my daughter's awesome. And she's like, oh my God, I let her watch way more stuff at his age than she lets her. I might have been too lenient of a parent. All right. Cool. So that's that. That's the laser. And that's how long it takes. Like I did a full treatment. I didn't shorten it at all on this one. And then you're just going to turn him off. He just turns right off. I unplug him and put him right back in the box. I just keep this guy in the box because he's easily packable and unpackable. So I like that. That's one of the things I actually like about this one is that he's real easy to pack up, unpack, keep everything in one place. So in our new house, I plan on having an entire healing room where we just have all of these things in that room that we want, like a meditation / healing room where Jamie does a lot of meditation. So where he can meditate a little more and enjoy that. So, wow, I'm looking a mess. You guys, I actually washed my hair yesterday, but this is what, so I washed it last night, but I went to bed with it wet. So this is what it looks like just without blowing it dry or doing anything. It's just out of control hair. And I have a lot of it. So the next item, I got to run and go grab it real quick. So let me go do that real fast. Maybe PC Phil can entertain you with some puns or jokes or something. Why is that last slurp the best? It's always good. I don't know. It's the best one, right? That's the sound for Jamie to get another beverage. You guys, he really does spoil me. Like, seriously, if you knew, like, Jenny's like, yeah, weight loss would be super easy if I had people knocking on my office door going, it's time for lunch. Here's your lunch. He brings me my lunch in my office every day, you guys. He lets me know when it's time for whatever it's time for. So I feel like I've done enough of a treatment. It's been a little long on that. So I've been 50 minutes live. So enough of a treatment on the circadian light. So I'm going to put that away. You guys are great together. Oh, he's amazing. He's an amazing guy. Okay, so this next item is the Aogni high frequency. I'm going to go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. He was just in my office. So this is the Aogni BF Beauty Instrument. This is what it looks like on the face of it. You've got over here, you've got the time, and over here you've got the level. So there's 3 levels. I usually do it on level 3, but when you first try it, I recommend going a little lighter. It is a radio frequency. This would be similar. Oh yeah. Hey, Jeanette H, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jenny, totally spoiled. Yeah, I am really spoiled. Jenny's always like, yeah, of course, weight loss would be easy if someone was just delivering me my meals too. Right? He's spoiled too, though. I do a lot of work for him. Do a lot of work for him. I take care of this family in a lot of other ways. They take care of me too, though, so it's good. All right. Oh, where's I need a hair tie. Hold on a second. I just want to get my hair out of the way of this machine while I'm doing it. So yesterday I have a coworker telling me they have a center key on their keyboard. I said, what? They said, yeah, it's the one that says CTRL. Center would be C and TR. Where does the L come in center? Control. I know it's control. I know it's control. You've got, well, I've got option command on the Mac. We don't have control, but we do have a control. But I was like, when I first switched over to the Mac, I was like, where's the control key? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. My daughter's worked. That was a new one I'd never heard before. Yeah, that would be. Okay, I have to guess. Was this person like 85? I hope they don't drive a car. Me too. All right, so in the Aogni machine, there's a little on-off button in the back. So I turn it on in the back. They send you a gel with it. P for pass. This is the relieve and repair gel. So relieve and repair gel. I'm not sure what's in it because it's all in another language. I believe it's Korean on the back. But the Koreans, they've got it down when it comes to anti-aging. I got to say, the Koreans and the Asians, they have a lot of really good anti-aging products. I like a lot of their products. So you can also use aloe vera gel though if you don't have it. So they should be They should be looking to retire. Oh, that's cool. So I'm going to start with this area right here, and I like to do like a little bit at a time. So I'm going to start with. I always like to get these lines right there. So we're going to go. I just set it for 10 minutes because I'm really going to do 5 minutes per area, especially because we're just kind of on a live right now. Oh, I've got the wrong thing here. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. It's all the fish oil. That's the key for the Asians. I haven't had any sushi this year yet. I'm past it. Oh my God. I love sushi. So missing sushi. Okay. So it's got 2 different things on it here. This is a little bit bigger one. And what I use this one for is I use this one for the cellulite on my stomach. So it's great. It works really, really well. It really gets right into that skin and it detoxes, and you start to see a smoother appearance real fast. So this is the smaller one for the face. So let's try that again. Let's go 10 minutes to 3. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just going to go. I love sushi. Sushi is my all-time favorite food. Sushi is delicious. And there's, oh God, I love sushi. Love, love, love sushi. I guess I can keep my glasses on. I can still see you guys while I do this. And I go in little circles, but I kind of press a little bit more on the upward stroke. So you want to go little circles, but you really want to kind of press upward on that upward stroke. I want to get it. So this is awesome. I love this machine because it just really gets in there. It was so funny. That's our date night go-to. Oh yeah, me too, Jeanette. So that's ours too. That's ours too. And then halfway through the pandemic, I discovered that Jamie, actually in the very beginning of the pandemic, I discovered he knew how to make sushi. So then I got spoiled. He was making me sushi for a while there. Now, as this goes, you might start to feel a little bit of heat. And then it might start to kind of get sticky. If it gets sticky, add some more gel, because that gel really is a conductor and it's going to save you from feeling any burn, because you can burn yourself with this. Sushi party at the Honeys. Oh my God, we would have so much fun. I'd say he's pretty good. I wouldn't say as good as some of the really good sushi chefs we have around here in Vegas, but he's definitely good. Definitely worth that sushi. It's super yummy. Oh, I love that, Jeanette. My Jamie does too. Does he make you sushi? That's amazing, Jeanette. It's so rare to have a male Jamie. That's cool. Does he get called Jaime all the time? Or does he get spelled Jaime? People always try to respell Jamie's name as Jaime. Like, no, it's Jamie. And then the funny thing is his name is Jamie Honey. So when he was younger, he would show up and people would expect a woman. Like, they were expecting a hot blonde. Like, no, it's just me. Your brother-in-law's a Jamie too. Oh, how cool. How cool. A lot of people it's like James and then they're called Jamie, but his is actually Jamie. Like, he was born a Jamie. He was given that name at birth. So I've done 2 minutes so far. Pretty boring. You can get down lower too. This will help with any double chin. If you have any kind of double chin going on, this is going to tighten that chin area up big time. I'm going to get rid of that double chin for you. I have had a double chin. And some of us just have double chins just genetically. It just happens. Oh my God. Jeanette said, we actually dated in middle school. We moved to 2 different countries, and 18 years later ran into each other on Facebook. 10 years later, still going strong. That's amazing, Jeanette. That's amazing. That is amazing. What a journey, right? How wild. When I met Jamie, I met him in 2006, and he's from Australia. And so I thought, oh, what a bummer. I really like this guy, but he lives in Australia, so it's not going to go anywhere. Can't go anywhere, right? Counties, not countries. Okay. That's totally a movie. You should write the script. Absolutely. Yeah. So when Jamie and I met, I left and I thought, oh my God, I'm so bummed. This guy lives in Australia, because he lived in Australia at the time I met him. We met in the States. His sister lives in Canada, so he's getting ready to go visit his sister. So he's like, well, hey, I'm going to go visit my sister. I could possibly come back to the US for a minute and we could hang out. So I thought, all right, okay. So, but at this point, I don't even think we had phone numbers. Maybe we had cell phone. I think we were communicating through email because he didn't have a cell phone over here. And so we were just communicating through email. And so then we decided to meet back up. So we meet back up, and we met back up like two weeks later after we initially met. And we ended up going on a month-long road trip. So we went on this month-long road trip with each other and decided during that month that we were going to get married. So we met and we decided we were going to get married a month later. He proposed officially 30 days after we met. But we were like 35 or 36 at the time. So it wasn't like we knew what we wanted. We knew what we didn't want. And he was the first guy that I could actually see like kind of building a future with. And so we actually married 5 months after we met, and we've been married now for 15 years. So, and everybody was like, you guys are crazy. All our friends were like, are you sure? But we were like, well, we could. I mean, we were kind of coming at it from a practical angle as well, honestly, because we were like, well, we could spend a bunch of money flying back and forth between here and Australia and figure out what this is, or we could just take that money and buy a house. And if things don't work, we can sell the house and we have a profit rather than wasted plane tickets. And we're like, okay. So that's what we did. Crazy, right? Okay. So I've done one side. Now I'm going to do the other. So I put it to 0 minutes. I wanted to make sure. I always try to wipe this down. Usually I wipe it down with alcohol. I'm going to do 5 minutes on the other side. Oh, I haven't. No, so I actually had been to Australia before. I had been to Australia in like 2001. I had been to Australia a couple times, but I never met him there. So we haven't visited Australia together, and he hasn't been back to Australia since we got married. So what he did was he went back home because he had at the point that he went back home after we met. The only reason that he went home was because his visa was up in the US. He couldn't stay in the US any longer. So he went back home and he was like, well, it's going to take me months to get stuff. So he was thinking like 6 months down the road, we'll get married and blah, blah. And I was like, well, okay. And so, but I was like, I really wanted to come back earlier. I wanted him to just come back. And we were originally going to get married in, at one point we almost just got married in Las Vegas. But then we realized that if we got married and he went back to, if we went back to the States, or if we went back to Australia, it would take 6 months to a year before they would let him back in the country. And also, if he told them he was coming over here to get married, they wouldn't have let him in the country on a visa. So he was all nervous because he's such a like don't break the rules kind of guy. So he was really nervous that he felt like he was lying about his reason for coming into the state in the US. But I mean, we wanted to be together, and we were afraid that the countries were going to keep us apart. So that was the last time. And so what happened was he went there, and 2 weeks later he messaged me. He's like, guess what? I've got a flight out for tomorrow. So he was back in 2 weeks. Just got rid of everything. Jeanette saying he didn't have kids, never been married, and now he has a house full. We were each other's first kiss, and now we are each other's last. Oh my God. That's beautiful, Jeanette. Oh, that's really a wonderful story. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Jamie and I didn't have any marriages before we met each other. There's a 20% clickable coupon for this machine. Oh, very cool. You guys, it doesn't only work on your face, it works on your whole body. So you can use this to tighten skin. If you have any kind of sagging skin, this is really good for tightening your skin. It's also really good for cellulite under the skin because it's going to go deep. It helps increase the collagen. It what else does it do? So you can use it anywhere on your body, anywhere you want. I use it on my stomach. I use it on my thighs. And it feels really good too. It's warm. It's very warm. But it's not hot. It does start to get hot if you run out of the gel, but you just add a little more gel. Oh, PC Phil says, well, lunch is over. I need to go deliver a computer now. Have a great stream, Amy. Enjoy your weekend. Smile at a stranger with that beautiful face. Oh, thank you. So much cheaper than surgery. Yes. It just takes a little time. But you guys should be taking this time out for yourself anyway and doing something that feels good, you know? Have a great rest of your weekend. Phil, we'll see you next Wednesday. Yeah, so much cheaper than surgery. It just feels good. It just feels like it's tightening everything, lifting everything. I love it. I absolutely love it. Next week, I've got a really cool eye one to show you that is supposed to, I'm waiting for it to be sent, but apparently it's supposed to tighten your eye like instantly, like you'll see it within 2 minutes of sitting here. So I'll do it live for you guys and you'll see what that looks like. Awesome. Whew. Okay, we got a little bit more to go here. About 2 more minutes. About 2 more minutes. Oh, I want to get this towel heated while I'm sitting here. There we go. That's better. Here we go. Lift that area around the eyes. I didn't get that area on this side. Just get a little bit. I don't like to do a lot of passes too close to my eyes, but I'll do 1 or 2 passes like that. Because we do want to lift that area, don't we? Those silly crow's feet. This feels so good, you guys. All right, about 1 more minute, about 30 more seconds, 60 more seconds, 60 to 30, 30 to 60. Here we go. You guys got any good plans for the weekend? You guys got anything planned for? I don't have anything planned. Rest. I'm resting for sure. Sleep. That's a good plan. Sleep is a really good plan. I love John Mulaney. He talks about, when you're younger, you just want to do stuff. What'd you do this weekend? I went here, I went there, I went there. You ask an adult what they did for the weekend, they're like, nothing. I did nothing. And then they have so much glee about it. Like, I got to do absolutely nothing. It was wonderful. I had a wonderful weekend. Sleep is a great plan. All right. Awesome. So that was the Aogni. I don't even know how to say that. Aogni high frequency. This was sponsored, but I'm so glad it was. You guys, I get sponsored on lots of stuff, but the cool thing is the stuff on this show, I don't have to show any of it. I show what I want. So I'm only showing you guys the stuff I like. Finally put laundry away. That's good. I got a lot of cleaning to do. I have a lot of cleaning to do. Okay, so I've been kind of warming this towel here because I wanted to be able to wipe off the gel. So you want to warm it without drying it. That's the key. So I want to wipe off this gel here. Oh, that feels good though. Oh my goodness. Absolutely, absolutely. Now the next thing I want to do, I think I put these in the wrong order again, guys. That's okay. We'll skip over and come back. So then what I would normally do after this is I would do the mask. Oh my God, this mask is amazing. Let me grab it out of the freezer. My freezer is right here. You just can't see me. It's right here. Oh, you can see me. Okay, here we go. Here's my freezer. You guys can see me open the door. Here is the Perfect Core ice mask. This ice mask is absolutely brilliant. So once I've done all that, I've done some hot treatment on my face. Now I want to lock it in. I want to kind of close the pores down. So actually, maybe I want to go back. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go back and we'll do the ice treatment after. I think I'll do it this time. I've not tried it this way, but I feel like if I do it after, it's going to lock in all that moisture. So I'm going to start with this vitamin C serum. Let me just get this set here. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. There we go. Let's get him out of the way so I've got some room here. So I hope you schedule yourself a nap after this show every Friday. That's a good idea. You know what? Today I do. Normally I have a meeting that I jump into at 12:30, which is great because it's a meeting with a really great lady. She's awesome. One of my clients. She's amazing. She's an amazing gal. But she's doing a spa day in Sedona today. But I show up and I can be completely spot out and she's okay with it. The last time I showed, she's like the last 2 weeks, she's like, man, you look good. Man, you look good. I'm like, yeah, you do a spa right before your show, right before I joined you. So this is the vitamin C eye serum, eye gel by Swiss Botany. It's just specifically for around your eyes. It helps depuff your eyes. It helps tighten the skin around your eyes, and it also helps get rid of those dark circles. So if you've got any kind of dark circles happening, it can help with that. So again, you're just going to lightly touch it. I like to lightly touch it and just don't get it in the corner of your eye like I just did, because you don't want to get it in your eye. So lightly touch it. Let that soak in. Doesn't have really much of a smell to it. And then the next thing I'm going to use before I use the Elven Cream, I'm going to use the Liqueur Paris. Now, this is Liqueur Paris. It is spendy. It's $1,200. It will last months. It comes with a little scoop guy. So it comes like this with a little scoop. But I don't really use the scoop, so I don't know what the scoop is for. But you're basically going to push it out here. So it's going to just press out here. So you've got a little bit pressed here. Now, what I like to do is I actually like to add a little water to it. So I'll add a little water to it, to my face first. So I'm just going to add a little water all over my face. I have a spray bottle downstairs where I spray my face with water before I use this. And then you're just going to use very, very little on your face because it's a tightening. It's going to tighten. And it's going to decrease all of those fine lines and wrinkles. And it's going to just soak in and dry. So the reason I like to use a little water with it is because when I don't, it tends to look a little ashy. Smells so good. And there's actual diamond dust in this. So there's actual diamond dust, which is supposed to be really, really, really good for your skin. So I start with that. I'm just going to let that soak in and dry out for a minute. And as it soaks, I can actually feel it tightening on my skin. I can feel it tightening. I can totally feel it tightening. Let me grab the Sidara. It's right here. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I can't wait to have a room where this is just all set up. Yeah, I think I will massage my feet again with the cloud massager while I'm hanging here. All right. Very, very cool. So now this is all tightening. I can feel my skin tightening. I'm not sure if you can see it. But man, these wrinkles are starting to go, which is nice. I'm starting to get some little jowl lines going on here, little jowls happening, like a little drop down of this area right here that I've been working on tightening. So you'll see it tighten a little bit. Just one of them anti-aging things, guys. All right. So then what I would use is I would use the Elven Cream. I love this Elven Cream. It's a really, now, like I told you, I think I tell you guys, I usually use this at night. I usually prefer to use this cream at night. However, I do like to use it after I do the IPL treatment and the Aogni, because that's going to be real drying. So I want to do something really moisturizing and really, really, really healing. So I'll layer that on top of the liqueur. So once I let that tighten, and you got to let it completely tighten, like my skin is super tight right now. So then I'm going to layer this on top of the liqueur. Now the company's pretty good with the liqueur. Once you purchase it once off Amazon, again, it was sponsored. I'm not trying to spend $1,200 on face cream, but I get why you would. I get why you would want to. So once you purchase from Amazon, they start to send you some really good deep discounts for their products. And they've got a bunch of products. They've got one called the Mamba, the Black Mamba. Oh my God, it just pulls your lines right off your face. It's like amazing. I have that one downstairs too. I use it. It's almost gone because I use it a lot. Okay. So there's the Elven. And then I want to do the Sidara roller. Now that's normally $25. It is on sale. This is the Gowasha roller. So this is the Gowasha one. You can use this on your face. And I like, after I've used the cream, it just slides up and just starts getting rid of all the gunky stuff. So, but more so than on my face with the Jade Roller. And I love this because it feels so super cooling. It just feels so super cooling like that. So I love this with the Jade Roller. Because I would normally use this on my, I like to use it on my arms and my other parts of my body. It stimulates energy in those areas. And I can feel like my arms are like super clunky, like crumply. That tells me that my fascia is messed up under there and that I need to work on it. So I can feel the crumble in there. I can feel it. So then I like to use the Jade Roller. This is the roller. I like to use the little smaller part around my eyes. Oh, that feels so good, you guys, because it's so super cooling. Just so super cooling after I did that whole treatment. So I'm going to use this roller part on my eyes. And then I also like to use it in an upward motion around my eyes and eyebrows. Just totally lifting those eyebrows up. So this is a great treatment around the eyes. Oh, this feels so good. The coolness of this feels really good, especially because I'm sitting on a really hot mat and sweating my buns off here. And I've just done a bunch of heat treatments on my face. So this is the roller, Jade Roller. It's really, really a good treatment. And you guys, I like it because it, like, if you can't afford some of those higher end stuff, this is a really affordable tool. And it works. It really works well. And it just feels really good. So if you guys have your rollers, feel free to get them out and roll with me. Rolling with the homies. Rolling with the homies. Awesome, awesome sauce. Evans is grocery shopping and sleeping. Busy said, oh, that's good to know you only show the things you like. Yeah. 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 On our show, Unboxing the Unknown, people pay us to put those products on the show, and then they give us one to give to you, which is cool, but I'm obligated to open it and to show the product, right? Now, I will be honest, if there's something that I think is really super silly or stupid, I will tell you, even if they paid me to put the product on there, if it's really ridiculous. But on this show, I don't have any obligations. Thank you. I'm surprised at how cool this roller feels at the end of it. Ah, I am feeling spod today for sure. I am liking it. I am liking it. I can't believe how something so subtle and simple can make such a huge difference. Oh, love it. Okay. Next, then I'm going to do the ice today. So usually I do the ice before I put on the different lotions and stuff, but I wanted to try it afterwards and see if maybe I put it on when it's heated. And then my theory, because I'm not a specialist in skincare, but my theory is that now it's getting soaked in, and now this is going to close the pores and with when it's soaked in rather than after. Oh yeah. Oh my God, this is my favorite part, you guys. This feels so good. Again, another super affordable, simple thing. Simple, 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 but it works and it's effective. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right. Cool. How long do you leave it on for? A good 10 minutes is nice, but when I'm by myself, when I'm not with you guys, I leave it on for 20 or 30 minutes. But however it feels good. I think this particular mask is really good for your morning treatments. Like first thing in the morning, get up, throw this mask on while you're cruising around the house getting ready for work or whatever. And I think you would see a really big difference in your you'll see a big difference because it's going to reduce puffiness around your eyes, and it's going to reduce any kind of puffiness around your face. Ice therapy, I think, is one of the most underutilized effective treatments that we have. Ice works for so many things. Evans, I love that mask. I do too. Jenny loves it too. Jenny bought one and then ended up buying two more for Christmas presents for everybody, for her mom and her sister-in-law. Were you guys all masking together during Christmas? I'm pretty sure Evans bought it. Yeah. Oh, you bought it, but you haven't tried it out yet? Oh, coral roses. Man, it's good. I thought I would hate it because I really hate ice. I hate being cold, but the ice therapy feels so good. Hey, Lewis, welcome. I don't know. Are there any extra discounts on it, guys? On the mask? Oh, let me pull the mask up. It was a great gift. Evan says, yes, I have two of them. That's awesome. Yeah, I hate being cold, so I thought I wouldn't like this, but it feels so good. It feels so good. It's because it's got this extra like layer. In fact, it's got this kind of cloth layer that feels real good. It's real soft on your face. Sometimes I'll actually flip it around when I'm having a real heat, like when I'm really warm. I'll flip it around and I'll do it on the side that doesn't have it because I want it to be even colder. So yeah, so I love it. So one of the other things that I love using, that I can talk about while I've got the mask on, is this is a body brush. It's a dry body brush. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but your skin is one of the largest excretory organs on the body. So detoxing the skin is really good. That's why loofahing is really healthy. But this, you would use how I use this brush, like this, is I use it before I get in the shower. So Jenny said, my sister-in-law just thanked me for the 100th time yesterday for the mask. I know, like every time she uses it, she's like, oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Yeah, this is such an inexpensive, like super easy thing to do. And it is really a great gift. Absolutely. I know, I love it too. I love this mask. And you see me like this, I'm squeezing it in because I'm trying to press more cold onto my face. So that's what I'm doing when you see me squeezing it like that. I'm kind of trying to move some of the beads to some other colder areas to shape my face a little bit better. Yeah, love it. So the body brush is awesome. You guys will love it. So what I do is I get into the shower before I turn the shower on, and I just scrub. Oh, it feels so good. Your skin starts to kind of itch, and you start to do it in areas, and you're going to see the skin kind of flake off your body. So you can, I don't know if you can see it. That dust, skin dust. Gross. That's disgusting. Anyway, so I'll just do it, and I'll do my whole body. I'll just go do my whole body. And then once I'm done, once I'm out of the shower, I give a good wash, really good clean wash. And then when you get out, give yourself a really good, hefty, good moisturizer when you get out of the shower. That moisturizer is really, really, really good. So make sure you're really moisturizing well afterwards. But sometimes I'll use just straight coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil for that moisturizer. Sometimes sometimes I'll use whatever. So benefit of having a straw on your drink. Okay. Very cool. Then the next item is the Looming all natural deodorant. I freaking love this deodorant, you guys. This deodorant is so good. It's by Looming. This one is the unscented, but I feel like it almost has a slight minty smell to it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, because it's going to smell however, like your natural good smell, because it's an enzyme, and it comes out like this. This is so fascinating. It comes out like, let me see if you can see it. Yeah. So it comes out like almost like a lotion, and you can use it anywhere on your body. But you can use this directly on your armpits. It just rubs on your armpits, but you can use it anywhere on your body, and it just goes on like a lotion. And it smells. So what's weird is when you first smell it, it smells really weird because it's an enzyme. It's enzymes. And it literally eats the bacteria that causes, like the way that they describe it is the bacteria actually kind of emits a gas. So the bacteria farts, but this eats the bacteria. Oh, you just purchased the dry brush. Oh, good. Oh, Jenny, you'll love it. It's a good one. You're going to love that. That's just such an easy detox thing to do. You'll feel good too. It'll feel good. So you'll like that. Yeah. So the Looming, it eats the bacteria that causes the smell. So you literally have no smell. This will last me up to 72 hours, and you can use it anywhere on your body, anywhere. You can use it anywhere. So totally healthy to use it. Really, really good. It's not masking the smell. It's literally eliminating it, like from the source. So I like the unscented one the best, because the other ones I feel like they do end up with kind of an odd smell later on. But this one, it has absolutely no smell to it. So I really love it. All right. Oh, okay. That felt good. Let me just, one last cold press. Oh, man, my face feels good. Woo! Loving that. All righty. So I've got two for $25.99 or one for $15.99 down here, but they're both on sale. They're both on sale. The next thing is the City Goo dark spot remover. So I've tried this on a couple dark spots. My only caveat that I will say about this is you have to use it often. And if there's any weird growth, go see a doctor. Don't just try to cover it up or get rid of it. Just go to the doctor and remove it. But again, it comes out like this, just comes out like that. And you can use it as a lotion anywhere on your body, anywhere there's a freckle or a spot. So I got a couple little spots here. A couple. These were the ones I worked on when I did the video for this, was these guys up here. I've got a bunch of freckles up here, dark spots. So I usually kind of will put it right there, and it starts to lessen those dark spots. So I'm not really concerned about dark spots on my body. I don't really care. But if I got it on my face, then I would be a little bit more concerned. But I think I use so much laser and so much stuff that none of them are willing to show themselves there. So I think that's all right. All right, let's see what I've done here. Talked about that. Okay. All right, cool. So then we're going to get to the hair today. Let's get to the hair. So I just want to show you guys a little bit like what kind of happens with my hair. So you can kind of see how weirdly like curly it is, but not like a cool curly. Like they're not like cool curls. Like Jenny has really cool curly hair. She's got perfect little curls in her hair, like genuine curly hair. So this is kind of in between curly and in between straight. You can see like where it's straight here and it's just kind of frizzy, yucky, curly back here. And I don't like it. So usually I'll blow it dry or brush it dry, but I just went to bed with it like this. So one of the things I use is this hair growth serum. So this hair growth serum is by Herbish. I love this company. It does smell very herby. Let me just see this. So it comes in, it comes like that. Let's see. So when you press this bottle down, it's supposed to pull the stuff up in. I don't know how it's coming in. Anyway, I'm not sure what I did here. All right. So then I'm just going to take this. This is a hair growth serum. So I'm just going to take it. I'm going to put it right into the scalp. I switch behind this. I go between this one and the Aveda one. They're both really good. This one is a little bit better priced for people. So, but it's got all the herbs in it to regrow hair. There's ginseng in it. It does smell a bit like Chinese herbs when you use it. So I'll just use like a serum in it. Once I've done that, then I'm going to get my fingers and I'm going to get right in there in the scalp because I really want to get it through the scalp as much as I possibly can. So my goal is to get it on the scalp, right? I don't want it in my hair. I want it on the scalp. So then I'm going to plug this guy in and let him warm up. So I thought it'd be fun for you guys to see a straightener. Did I not grab the Brilliance? I didn't grab the Brilliance. Okay. So I'm going to turn him on and let him heat up. Now this guy is a super inexpensive Remington straightener. So it's just a simple straightener. It comes with a hand thing to be able to like a heat hand thing, but I never use that. I don't know if I'm lazy or if I just whatever, but let me go grab the Aveda Brilliance while this is heating up and I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, guys. How we doing? We good? Okay. All right. So I am going to start straightening my hair here. And I always start with the bangs. And I want to give them kind of a little bit of an under curl. So I go like this with them and kind of pull them forward. See how I can curl them without the curling iron? So I just want to give those kind of a dry curl. So, and I do it the same way. I separate my hair out the same way that I do if I was curling it like I did last week. So it's exactly the same. I'm just going to take some sections here. And it's also even way easier than curling it because I want to make sure I got some knots going on here. I'm sleeping on wet hair. I was so tired last night. I went to bed with wet hair. All right. So here we go. Just like that. Boom. And throw it to the back. So that way any hair that's behind me has already been done. That's how I separate it out. I don't feel like I've ever been really very good at doing hair or makeup. Always had help. I'm going to brush through this really good because it's not quite brushed through. All right, let's do this again. Okay. All right, now we got it going on. Okay. Straightening this guy. All right, so here we go. And I'm looking in my mirror here so I can kind of see a little bit what I'm doing. There we go. That guy straightened. This is a really good straightener, and it's not very spendy. So some of these straighteners I've seen are really, really pricey. This one is just a really super easy thing. Yep. So look at how straight it is. You can see the difference here. And my hair is super hot. So that's where the hot brush, the glove, they give you a hot glove to protect your hand from the heat from it because your hair is really literally that hot. My husband hates it because he walks in, he's like, it smells like something's burning. I'm like, nothing's burning. My hair's hot. It is not on fire or burnt. Let me just put these guys on so I can see you guys. You guys got any good movies that you watched recently? Any good TV shows coming out that you're excited about? Anybody watch the new Dexter? I know I watched it. Jenny watched it. Dexter's a guilty pleasure. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Now, anytime someone coughs or sneezes when you're in public, you're like, didn't even know they released more seasons. Yeah, there's a new Dexter. It's called Dexter New Blood. And it's a whole new one. And his son comes back like 10 years later. It's really good. And I will not spoil it, but I will say I was very disappointed by the ending. Very, very, very disappointed. So it's one more season, but it's not the original Dexter. It's called Dexter New Blood. What about anything else? You guys watching anything else? You just started and The Stand on Paramount and Raising Dion on Netflix. Oh, interesting. Raising Dion is really good. I really like that one. That's a fun one. That's the kid that's like got special power. Is that the kid that has special powers? I can't remember. I think that was Raising Dion. Where the kid was. Yeah, he has power. Oh, it's got new season. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a cute one. Really cute one. You could tell that that was kind of a lower budget, but I think that as it gets more popular, it'll get like a bit of a bigger budget on that one. But it's a good one. I like that one. Very cool. That was when I was watching with my husband. We have certain shows where it's almost like if we watch them without each other, it's almost equivalent to cheating on each other. So with these little front pieces, sometimes I like to kind of bring them forward a little bit. So I'll bring them like I don't know if I can do it with this side. I'm so bad at it. Oh, never mind. Okay, not going to do it. But look at the difference. You can see the difference in my hair now on this side compared to this side. Yeah, it looks a lot better, huh? Looks a lot better. All right, so let's do the other side. Jimmy says, let's not talk about Dexter too soon. Yeah, she's pretty mad about the ending as well. Yeah, it was really, 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 really disappointing. I was like, what? No, that's not at all what it was supposed to be. I got to move my chair a little bit so I can do this other side here. Yeah, it was really disappointing. We were very, very sad. Very, very sad. Wasn't at all the ending I expected. And that's it. There was only one season of it. I thought, well, they're not going to bring back a show to only do one season of it, right? But apparently they did. What the heck? Let's see. Candy says, I tried that, but hubby never wants to keep watching, so I end up watching alone or with my son. My son is my movie and show buddy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we have shows that we don't watch with each other. We have shows we watch by ourselves. But there's certain shows that it's like, we got to watch them with each other. Right now we're rewatching. We decided to go back and rewatch some stuff from older. So we went back. We had watched The Big Bang Theory, like bits and pieces here and there. But what we did was we went back and we watched the entire season, all the seasons from front to back. And that was really fun. That was a good time. That was a good one. And right now, the one that we're watching together is The Mentalist. I think we only watched 1 or 2 seasons of it, but we really liked that show. And so we were like, oh, we should watch it from the beginning again. So we just watched it. And now we're up to seasons that we haven't seen yet. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So that's the one we're watching together right now. We usually watch an episode at lunch. So that's reward for him making lunch. If he makes me lunch, he knows that I might take some time off and actually eat it. Probably not enough viewers for the new Dexter, but they did that with Lucifer too. Oh, really? Oh, Lucifer's a good one. I love Lucifer. Lucifer's a great one. Did they come back with, I don't think I've watched the whole thing on Lucifer. That's another good one we should probably go through from the beginning. I can't imagine there wasn't enough viewers for the new Dexter. I can't even imagine. Cannot even imagine. People loved Dexter. That was a great one. You're like siding with the serial killer. Whew, okay, almost done here, guys. Oh, Oh, Netflix released 2 seasons after it was dropped from TV. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I did not realize. I only watched it on Netflix, so I didn't realize there was 2 more seasons after it aired on TV. That's cool. That's really cool. All righty. And here we go. Last little bit, last little piece. Coolio. Okay, so there it is. There's the hair. There's the hair with the straightener. So the straightener really just makes it look cleaner, nicer, makes it look better. And then my other favorite thing, which I ran downstairs to get to make sure that you guys could see this, was the Brilliance. This is the Aveda, Brilliance by Aveda. I love this product. So I'm going to put it on one side so you could maybe see the difference. So normally I would use about two or three of these, and I really rub it in my palms. And then I'm going to just run it over my hair like that. And let me just put a brush through it real fast. So can you see the difference? So the Brilliance just shines up that hair and makes it even cleaner looking. So this looks still a little bit slightly dull. So I'll go ahead and do this side too. You don't want to use a lot because it'll make your hair look greasy if you use too much. But if you just use just the right amount, it's going to just make your hair feel and smell amazing. I love the smell of this one. Aveda, I love Aveda products. All right, so that's the Brilliance. Or Brilliant, is it Brilliance or Brilliant? Brilliant. Emollient Finishing Gloss. Brilliant by definition. So that's the Aveda product. I freaking love this. And you know what? It seems spendy, but one bottle is going to last a year. You know, even on my hair, and I've got a lot of hair, because you're really only using one little thing of it each time you do it. And I forget sometimes. So like, you know how you do, you like, oh, I forgot about that product. Oh yeah. So, because I use a lot of products. So this one, and Aveda, by the way, Aveda's not sponsored. This one's not sponsored. I think Looming's not sponsored. The brush isn't sponsored. The dry brush wasn't sponsored. So I had quite a few things that weren't sponsored. They're just stuff that I like to use. So pretty cool, huh? All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's going to be an amazing weekend, I'm sure. And we'll see you guys. We do not have an author on Tuesday booked. I haven't taken the time to book them. I've just been so busy trying to get stuff done that I have not had a chance. So I really look forward to seeing you guys next week. You too, relax and enjoy. Yeah, you guys have a great, I'm going to go get a nap. I think I'm going to go do that right now. I got 45 minutes before lunch starts. That sounds perfect. Okay, you guys, thank you again. And remember, smile at a stranger. And remember also, this isn't just about looking young. It's about feeling young. It's about feeling good after 50. I want you to feel good. I want you to all feel as good as I do. So have a fantastic, fantastic weekend and take care.